Hello there, I'm Ryan Chan, ready to guide you to the heart of restaurant inventory management. Are you keen to learn how to master inventory to maximize the use of raw materials, manage resources, and cut costs? Today, we'll explore how restaurants track their best and worst selling items. We'll also discuss if this process can be automated and updated in real time. Before we delve into it, let's familiarize ourselves with some key inventory terms. One term you should know is cost of goods sold, or COGS. This is the cost of creating the food that would be sold to the guests. To calculate the COGS, you need to keep a record of inventory levels at the beginning and end of a specified period, as well as any additional inventory purchases. So the formula for calculating the cost of goods sold is opening inventory plus purchased inventory minus final inventory. Next up, we have variance. This is the difference between the theoretical and the recorded usage. For instance, if you sell $1,000 worth of food, but your inventory says that $1,200 worth has been spent, then the variance would be $200. On average, restaurants see a 2 to 5% variance of usage. Then we have the food cost percentage, which is the percentage of the selling price of your food that makes up the cost of all the ingredients used. The ideal food cost percentage suggested for restaurants is between 28 to 35%. It's important for restaurants to maintain this number, considering that there are constant fluctuations from the supply side of the ingredients. Another term is the base kitchen. This is where the food is prepared and then transferred to multiple outlets. For big franchise brands, it acts as the link between the warehouses and the outlets. Sitting inventory is the amount of product you currently have with you in-house. Make sure you are consistent everywhere in the type of measurement you use to indicate this figure. Waste is any food that is wasted before it is served to the customers. All restaurants need to avoid the unnecessary losses that they create. This could include spoiled or badly cooked food, and so on. Lastly, we have the cost of goods depleted. This is the cost that is related to the depletion of goods during a given period. Now that we've covered the terminologies, let's talk about how you keep track of your inventory. Inventory management involves tracking of both raw and processed goods to plan out purchasing, understand food costs, and avoid any wastage of material. While some restaurants still use the old-school pen and paper method, a lot of digital methods have also been introduced. The two most recognized methods of restaurant inventory management are spreadsheets, better known as PAR inventory sheets, and automated restaurant inventory management using software. PAR inventory sheets help restaurant managers set a defined level of how much of an item they want in-house, also known as the PAR level. These sheets guide restaurant managers or owners on what and how much should be ordered based on what's sitting in the inventory already. It also helps in the identification of an event in which you might be requiring additional inventory or any items that are being wasted due to underutilization. On the other hand, an automated inventory management system ties up with your restaurant POS system to automate the entire inventory management. This system helps track the material usage by matching the orders entered into your restaurant POS system with the recipes entered into your inventory management software. At any point of time, owners or managers can have a look at their inventory system and have the reports generated. This helps in the identification of material usage, what is left, and what would be needed in the coming days. So, how do you go about calculating food inventory? The most ideal method of inventory management is the shelf-to-sheet or system method. First, check what is a part of your storage. Then, have it matched with your inventory system, double-checking every single item on every shelf. Lastly, account and factor any write-in item. These are the items that are there on your shelves but are missing out on the system. Now let's talk about restaurant inventory management software and how it can help you automate your workflow. This software brings together all the working parts of your inventory, be it raw materials, vendors, recipe, and even taxation, under one system. It helps in the management of materials, setting PAR levels, and declaring the recipes for finished and processed items. It includes the declaration of multiple vendors and what you are procuring from whom. Some software also helps declare tax. If you are running multiple outlets or base kitchens, having software that helps you manage the opening, closing stocks, and transfers in between is essentially important to avoid any mistakes. The software connects with your POS system and updates real time. Many systems offer the audit, facility, and manual reconciliation feature in case you wish to update something from your end. Remember, how the inventory is managed affects the other processes at your restaurant, from serving the customers to revenue generation. So it's time to get tracking. And that wraps up today's video. We've covered key inventory terms, the importance of managing your inventory, and how restaurant inventory management software can automate your workflow. Remember, effective inventory management is key to maximizing resources and cutting costs in your restaurant. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more informational content. To learn more about our resources and tools at Upkeep, visit us at upkeep.com. Stay tuned for our next video.